right, well, luckily, if maybe dieting is on the top of your resolutions, you can get out, take a walk today and tomorrow before it cools off. But dieting is certainly big this time of year for a lot of people.
It definitely is. It's actually the #1 New Year's resolution. But there is one diet that doctors actually do not recommend that you do. Dr. Christopher Campos with Kelsey-Seybold Clinic joins us live with the warning this morning. Dr. Campos, good morning to you first and foremost.
Hi, good morning, y'all. How y'all doing today? Thanks for having me on.
Thank you so much. So these diets, most of them we know are usually based on calories, cutting calories. But is it really possible that you cut too low when it comes to the calories?
Yeah, of course. So these are called very low calorie diets, right? So in other words, starvation diets, right? That's just another term for them. You know, it's not necessarily mean that you're starving, although you're going to feel like you're starving if you do try them. So these are going to be calorie diets that are going to be anywhere from 200 to 800 calories. So just for example, one tortilla chip is about 25 to 50 calories, right? So one tortilla is then 100 calories around there. So just two of them is going to be around that very low calorie diet. So just with this said, then I mean, there's going to be a lot of bad things that could happen, and you know that we can talk about in this segment right now.
All right, so let's talk about that. So maybe you don't even realize how low these calories are, because a lot of diets will actually give you the foods to eat, and you may not realize that it's really that low. So what are some signs that, wait a second, I don't think I'm getting enough calories?
Yeah, so one of the signs, obviously, that before going into that, right? So one of the things that you should be able to do is saying, okay, like, do you have hunger pains? You know, like, are you eating enough to at least satisfy just the minimum requirements that the stomach has to offer, right? So if you're feeling even like a churning in your stomach, you know, that could be acid reflux, but also means you're not getting enough food, right? You know, if you go to your day-to-day activities, you know, and I'm feeling sluggish, you know, and I'm working out, I'm doing everything, but I'm just not having enough time to eat because of X, Y, and Z, then those are signs that you're not having enough calories, right? As is, the body consumes just regular metabolism around 2,000 calories. That's where the 2,000 calorie, you know, per day comes into play, right? So anything that you do or not do is going to be either extra or not extra. So what do I mean by that, right? So for example, you don't eat anything, you kind of just do a regular 8 to 5 job, you're going to burn about 2,000 calories, right? So eating around 1 or 2 meals sometimes does equate to 1 or 2,000 calories. So you're actually going to be in a net positive of around 1,000 calories, right? So all that is going to just add to the weight. So that's where we have to be mindful of what we eat, how much we eat, and be sure that we don't fall into the pitfalls of not eating enough and feeling sluggish, and then we make mistakes at work or whatever, or even in life, and that's not conducive to just a good lifestyle and a good future.
Yeah, wise tips for sure, doctor. We're running low on time here, so really quickly, what diets do you recommend for someone who wants to lose weight? And I mean, obviously, many of these diets still, you have to cut calories regardless.
Yeah, of course. So one of the first things I would say to anyone trying to lose weight is come talk to a physician, right? Either family medicine, internal medicine. You know, here at Kelsey-Seybold, we have a team of physicians that are going to help you with obesity, that are going to help you with weight loss, you know, in terms of trying to see what the best fit for you. You know, we have multitude of medications. You guys have heard of the weight loss injections. You know, there's other medications as well. I would recommend, you know, something kind of in the middle, right? What's called intermittent fasting. Right, you can have feast days where, you know, you're going to eat maybe not as much as you can, but you're going to eat, and then you're going to have days where maybe, you know, you fast, right? So that means you eat lunch, maybe a light dinner, but then you skip breakfast. You know, studies have shown that over a 12 kind of month or 12-week process, I forget the exact time frame, you will lose about 5 kilograms. So it's about 10 to 15 pounds. So that is quite an alternative, and some of the actual side effects of these weight loss injections is intermittent fasting.
All right, I tell you what, that's good information to start our new year. Thank you for taking time from Kelsey-Seybold Clinic to help us out today.
Of course. Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. Have a good